Parents, what's the funniest ways your kids have outsmarted you? 1. My son wanted dessert before dinner, and I told him he couldn't have ice cream until he ate his vegetables. He walked into the kitchen, grabbed a carrot, and dipped it into the ice cream. Technically, he wasn't wrong. 2. I told my daughter she couldn't watch TV until her room was clean. 10 minutes later, I walked in to find her shoving everything under the bed and in the closet. When I said it didn't count, she replied, "You just said clean, not organized." 3. My 5-year-old wanted a pet, and I told him he could have one when he was responsible enough. The next day, he presented a PowerPoint titled, "Why I'm Ready for a Dog," complete with charts and bullet points. I caved. 4. My son asked for $20, and I told him I didn't have any cash. 5 minutes later, he sent me a Venmo request for $20 with a note that said, "Gotcha." 5. I told my daughter she couldn't eat the cookies cooling on the counter. She stared me dead in the eye, grabbed a plate, and put the cookies on it. "Now they're not on the counter," she said before walking away with them. 6. My 7-year-old tried sneaking candy into his backpack, and I told him, "You're not as sneaky as you think you are." The next morning, he wore a coat with candy taped to the inside, and I didn't even notice until he got home. 7. I told my son he couldn't play video games until his homework was done. He found a math game on the computer, handed me his worksheet, and said, "Look, I'm doing both." 8. My 4-year-old refused to eat broccoli, so I told her it would make her grow up big and strong. She immediately asked, "Then why don't you eat it, Dad?" 9. My daughter asked if she could stay up late, and I told her only if she cleaned the dishes. I came into the kitchen to find her loading the dishwasher, with dirty dishes from the sink and the counter. 10. My son wanted a raise in his allowance, and I said no. A week later, he started charging me $1 every time he helped by picking up something I dropped. The kid made $15 before I even noticed what he was doing.